today's Thursday. Somebody say Thursday.
Somebody say Thursday.
But it is. Michael and I used to go to this church, and one of the ministers, you know how they always say turn to your neighbor and say X, Y, and Z. Toward the end of service, he was like making an announcement for, some meeting that was coming that week. He was like, somebody say Thursday. And Michael and I looked at each other like, that was so unnecessary.
With this Domino movie, for me, this was my first feature, kind of long overdue, because, I wanted to get to that first one so I can get it over with, so I can, learn what I needed to learn, sort of like playing in the NBA.
Athletes are now permitted to profit off their name, image, and likeness. This is super exciting. I'm an agent of chaos because you know what chaos is? It's fair. And I am all for the rabbit getting the gun right now.
Okay, if it's a reasonable rabbit, and I like this, and sometimes in these movies, these villains, they have the gun and they start monologuing on you. They start telling you why they're here and what they're looking for. And you're like, stop talking, because they're about to knock that gun out your hand.
Certain that there are people in my business that for whatever reason don't rock with me. And you know what? They can kick rocks. You know what I mean? So if there are people who don't rock with Chris Paul, and there's plenty of people that I'm sure that he doesn't necessarily rock with, they can kick rocks too.
The Clippers season was not a success, but the Clippers' best player was not available. This isn't a unit that was put together to go to the Western Conference Finals.
Paul George was the poor man's LeBron James, and the Pacers and the Heat were going back and forth. When he's a 2 in Oklahoma City, he gives you 3 for 15 in clinching games.
He was third in MVP voting as a so-called 2 in Oklahoma City.
Highly overrated and shouldn't have got it. I mean, look, Steve Nash got 2 rings too. He didn't deserve either of those. One of those belongs to
Stop
Shaq.
with the Steve Nash slander. Damn it, Jason.